Okay, in this section we will install Apache Doris latest version on Centos. Here we go. This is the server. It's first installed. Okay, here we go. So first we have to update the system package. Okay. We have to update the system package into the latest version. And the next one, we have to install essential build tools and dependency to install Apache Doris. Okay. Okay, it's already complete. Next one, we have to install the dependencies and libraries. Okay. The next one, we have to set the Java home. The latest that we install is version 17. We have to find the location of Java first. Okay, so we have to save it. And source the desk profile to activate it. We have to echo the Java home. Okay, it's already located in Java 17. The next one, we have to configure the system limits and kernel parameters on the Centos. So we have to open limit the file limits first. It's on limits.configuration. We have to add the value on the latest file here. And save it. And also the other file is system configuration. Okay, maybe we can find default limit profile. Default limit profile here. Profile. Yes. You can add here. Default limit profile. Save it. also the user.configuration. This one have to add the same amount. Save it. Okay, the next one, we will edit the kernel parameters on the sysctl.configuration. Sorry. Okay, the next one is we have to set the ulimit parameter on best profile. Okay, it's already done and we need to reboot it. Okay, after we reboot, and we have to install and configure the Doris. And after finish, maybe we can create the folder application here of the Apache Doris file on application. Okay, and extract the Doris. Okay, I think it's our finish. We have to go to FE first and go to folder configuration and VI the file of configuration. So we can find the priority networks here. This one. we have to fill it with our IP because I haven't checked my IP. Maybe we can save it first. Okay, we can find the IP first. This is our IP here. Okay, edit the file again. Add the priority networks with our IP and save it. Okay, the next one is backend configuration. You can go to backend folder. Okay, on and find the priority networks here. Yeah. And we need to change Java home. This one. Okay. Can save it. But I think we need to configure the memory of usage. After we configure the front-end configuration and backend configuration, make sure the JVM memory is aligned with our server. For example, my server is very limited, so I will change the front end and the back end into limits memory. Wait, I will open the file first. So for sample, this one, the XMX is only 2 gigabytes and the XMS same 2 gigabytes. So the front end will run in 2 gigabytes memory. Also on the back end configuration, you can see so this one I changed to 2 gigabytes only, and this one I changed into 2 gigabytes only. So after this, can run the service using this fe configuration bin start fe using daemon option, because this will run on the background. And we want to make sure the Doris is already run. How to make sure? We can check the port if it's already listened or not. Okay, it's already listened, and then we can run the backend after this. Min start ve with daemon option, and then we can check the ports again. Okay, this is the port of backend. Okay, it's all already listened. After this, we have to add the nodes for the backend, because the nodes will run every single query, every single definition tables. All of it's on the nodes, so we need to create the nodes on MySQL. Okay, we can access MySQL that we already installed. We have to check our IP first. Okay, this is our IP. So we need to install MySQL first, and then access the Doris via MySQL to add the nodes. Try again. Okay, we already inside the MySQL. So we need to add the backend nodes with this script. Alter system add backend our IP address. This one. IP address port 9050. Okay, so after we add the nodes, we can show the backend. And the backends, it's already success insert. Okay, we can access Doris. Okay, it's already complete, and this is the dashboard. Then we can access into Doris. You can use the IP and define the ports, and the username is default root without the password. Login, and we already inside the home of Doris. This is the Polygon SQL. We can add the SQL in here. Maybe we can try to create a database first. Okay, we can execute it, and it's already created. This is not yet a table. Maybe we can create a table in here. Okay, we can create table user underscore info, and this is the symbol of the columns. The duplicate key is we have to define it, the column that the Unix on the table. So I have to define it with ID, and also this option distributed by hash, we can make it for buckets, and this is the rest of the default parameter on Doris. You can try to execute it first. Okay, the table is already created, and maybe we can try to insert the data. Okay, it's done. Or we can try another rows, maybe 2 rows more. Okay, execute it, and we can try to access the data from here. Okay, it's already done, the Doris. We already complete installed. Maybe for the next one we can try to install the VeloDB Studio to accessing Doris from the client. Okay, the last thing that we have to install is VeloDB. If you want, it's on the website of VeloDB. So VeloDB is enterprise version for Apache Doris, and for this case we use the VeloDB Studio desktop. We can choose it and click the download now here. Just drag and drop here. Okay, we already inside the VeloDB Studio. We can create the connection in here. Database for sample. DB. Oh. That's DB. We can create another database. It's called row. Okay, and back to VeloDB. The IP is here. User is what without the password. This connection. Okay, it's success and save. We can access the Doris here. Okay, it's already connect and click. Okay, for this one I will explain about how to streamload into Doris using the API. We already create the raw database and we need to create another script for creating the table. I already create a script. The table is market data open high low close volume. This is also have JSON format on the column. We can run it and choose the database first. We can run. Okay, it's already success. The table row. So the table row, we can see it should be 0. Okay, no data in here. And the next one, I will show you how to streamload with API. So this is the sample of JSON format. We need to run it in streamload to insert into Doris. Okay, can try. I already have a script for insert the data of JSON. Okay. So this is the script to inserting JSON data. We need to define all the column in here and the location of the file in here, and we need to define the host, the database. We use the raw database and the name of the table in here, and we can try to run it. Okay, it's already success with number total rows to 4,700. Let's see on the VeloDB. Okay, we can try to run it again. Okay, the table is already there, and this one, the column of JSON is already inserted into the table of market data or HLCV. We can try to call it. Okay, it's same number for 1,700. Okay. And after we install and all configure for Doris and VeloDB, maybe for the next one, I can create another tutorial for connecting it into another ETL tools like Hope, and orchestrator tools like Airflow, and BI like Serverset, Tableau, and other tools. Because Doris is easy to connect it using the MySQL JDBC, and it can be connected to every application.